production schedule was to originally we talked about March shooting in, but of course that that falls in the middle of pilot season, and to attract the right actors, the bigger the name, the harder you're going to have getting them during pilot season is the hard part. So we're talking about, and David also is doing a lot of pre-production work with compositing things visually with visual effects before we shoot, so that we have a three-dimensional environment to work in.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of a new innovation we're doing on this film is doing a lot of the stuff we'll be using in post in pre-production. So we'll have it available on the set.
Right. So that's going to take some pre-production time that we didn't do on Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
Yeah, no, we did not.
Right. So if we push the shoot beyond March now, that buys you more time to do that.
Definitely.
Buys more casting time as well, which will be very necessary to get the right people in the right roles.
100%.
Yeah.
Very, very important.
Right, and it also buys us some time to finagle other movie offers that have come in for myself and whatever other actors we have coming on too.
And you do have a few of those coming up.
A couple other films coming up that have been offered that, but no one's locked it in yet. So I'm kind of in flux right now on when I'm going to be available this spring. So with all that in flux, we'll get her done for sure. But if it pushes by a month or two, don't be alarmed by that. That'll actually buy him some time that he needs for pre-production as well.
Yes, actually that's very valuable time. So that's really going to help the quality of the film and the ability to actually do the post work faster.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. Color. Something I've always said about what I loved about the classic vampires is they were shot in black and white, and I would love to shoot a vampire film in black and white. So that's why when I heard that a Nosferatu redo, like we did the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari in black and white, that was appealing to me. I love an idea that David's been presenting though now is to add some color, but
yes, the color dependent on what's going on in the movie.
Yes.
So the idea is that we're going to start the film in kind of, we talked about this before, in kind of a vintage, almost pastel, like an old postcard-ish kind
postcards that have been colorized later, right?
Yeah, exactly, like the ones from the 20s.
Like a black and white photo that's added some color added.
Exactly.
So it has
that
a
kind of airbrush vintage
look to it, exactly,
yeah.
which I think is kind of a cool effect.
Yeah, I like Maxfield Parish is one of
Maxfield
my favorite.
One of my favorite artists.
Me
have
too.
we talked about this?
We have not talked about it.
Oh my gosh.
He's like my favorite.
I love him.
So,
yes.
So almost that look.
Yes.
Kind of a Maxfield Parish-ish look. And as Hutter, the main character, approaches your castle, it gets very desaturated.
Desaturates.
Yes.
See, so there would be a hint of color, but it would be cooler. Yeah, not rich saturation at all. So
well, and they tinted the old black and white movies, so it's kind of a variation on tinting.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So this makes sense to me. And this still fulfills this will satisfy my need to do a vintage looking, not so colorized movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
No Ted Turner involved in this.
Exactly. Right. Right. I won't have orange lips.
No, exactly.
Good.
Right.
Good.
Yeah. Unless you want them.
Well,
there is that one scene
for the right event
that I've taken out. I could put back in if you want.
Can you imagine Count Orlok with a compact?
Well, it's the kids' party scene where you go with the balloons and you make.
That's
but I took it out. So
right, yeah.
But if
big red dots on the cheeks and a fright wig, balloons.
Yeah.
Right. Orlok the clown's here.
I'm just trying to figure out what balloons he's making.
I know, right?
Daggers and bats.
Well, they're kind of in this shape.
Oh yeah, that'd be
on a string.
I got. Hey kids.
Hey, happy birthday, Billy.